magguzaチャンネル。
So last time we picked up the new HES RB28 from the machine shop, and you might notice that the engine is a little bit less bare. I kind of accidentally almost dropped the engine, and as a result, half the buckets and the shims fell out, and I had to reshim it off camera on my own time. Since last time, I've done the timing belt about 10 times, I installed the Step 2 variable cam system from HES, and I also fitted an HES oil pump for more flow and a stronger gear. Today we pick up where we left off and we installed one of the most exciting sets of parts for the new build.
So you might be wondering, Magnus, you know what, you said we're doing something fun today. What do we got in stock? So we got some motherfucking bows. So we have two of these things. These are HES GTS equivalents. They are made by Garrett. And we also finally got our stuff back from Cerakoting. So we have Tomei exhaust manifolds paired with HES turbo outlets. This is going to be sick. Not a lot of people go this distance, especially when it comes to twin turbos, but I want to do it right, so we're going all the way. Okay, the first one is in. So I want to take a moment to talk about the Tomei exhaust manifold. This right here is an OEM one, and you can see that the bends are kind of ugly, it has a lot of sharp turns, but the Tomei one, look at that, it's so smooth. So the ports on the Tomei are a lot bigger than the normal one. Normally people port this out over here, and unfortunately, look at this right here. Mine are cracking slightly. I know it's just for a heat shield, but I said, you know what, forget about it. Let's go all the way. Alright, so we have one complete turbo in, and I was a little bit worried because like this is Cerakote, I believe, titanium. And it may change color once it heats up. I wasn't sure how this would match with that or how it would match with the turbo, but generally everything looks pretty in line.
For a new setup, we also have completely new hardware, so almost everything on the exhaust side is either fresh or very, very lightly used. So some of you may be wondering, even though I went all this way, why didn't you go single turbo? The argument for single turbos is that they're less complex and now they're better performing. In my eyes, even though they take away some issues like space and complexity, I feel like those issues then are just shifted somewhere else. For example, a lot of the single turbo manifolds are welded together, and as a result those welds crack. Sometimes the single turbo stuff doesn't really play well with whatever is already in the engine bay, such as AC hoses or electrical lines. And I just don't want to deal with any of it. Maybe sometime in the future, I'll get another GTR and we can single turbo that. But for this, let's keep it OEM. So everything's in. We have the exhaust manifolds in, you know, turbos are on too. We have the dump pipes, and I'm torquing down these little exhaust nuts going all the way to the back, front to back, right? And then we get here. Oh my God, bro. Oh. Hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Now, it might actually be my fault. So on the last one, it decided to snap. And I used a little bit different hardware than OEM. So this right here is actually a VW and Audi part. Same spec, same threads as Nissan equivalent, but maybe it's just a little bit tighter, and as a result, it snapped. Why I use these instead of Nissan ones is these come from VW copper plated. The Nissan ones are more dull looking, so I thought it was fancy, and I can tell you 100% I did not over torque it, it just decided to break. So now I'm thinking, all of this stuff that I just did, right, has to come back out. Sometimes when you're working on cars, it happens. And unfortunately in my case, I had to go out, get new studs, and I had to put everything back together. But I'm not gonna make you watch any of that.
So we need to take a second to appreciate all the new hardware. Look at this, these nuts, brand new. These lines down here that are pretty hard to get, they've never been this clean. Look how shiny this thing is. And over here, look at this HES logo. I told him to shave the Cerakoting off of it. This setup is sick. Now the only thing that we do need to change is this wastegate actuator. If you notice, the nipple is bent this way thanks to the bastards at DHL. But don't worry, I have a set of two new ones right here. Okay, so I'm gonna leave the engine here for now, but there is one more thing I want to show you guys. So this right here is my new Lexus GX470. Big Lexi, baller hauler. This thing in Japan is the Land Cruiser Prado, and it is fully loaded in America. So in Japan, they normally came with a V6, but in America, they have a 4.7 liter. This is the VVTi model, and let me tell you, this thing is such a fucking cruiser. And I guess that this now is a tow vehicle for that. I didn't intend on both of them being silver, but this thing is sick. Now, if you look in the back too, I didn't expect this thing to have one, but it actually has a rear DVD player. So I remembered that last time I went to Japan, I actually did pick up a DVD.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
So, newest member of the Magguza fleet, Lexus GX470.
A few weeks later, Kevin stopped by to help me not drop the engine again so we can continue with the build. While the main engine and the exhaust side is somewhat done, we still have to focus on the bottom. A couple of weeks ago, I got my oil pan and front diff case laser cleaned, and we also installed a new Nismo 1.5-way front LSD. This is a Nismo oil pan baffle. Compared to the original baffle that comes with these engines, this one has 3 trapdoors on the sides that keep oil in the middle. RBs are known for oil issues, and this is one step to making sure my engine gets the oil it needs. So after a few weeks, my RB28 is starting to look like a real engine. The exhaust side, oil pan, oil pump, V-cam, and the timing is all done, but we still have to tidy up some small things here and there. I'm curious of your guys' opinions so far, so let me know how you're enjoying it. Next time, we travel all the way across the world to see some of the best GTRs and get a ton more GTR parts. Bye.
By the way, take a look at this shit I found locally. And then you think it stops there, right? Look at this one. Oh no. And you flip it around, right? They only had a few of them there. They didn't have this one up here. I don't think you can sell that one anymore. But yeah, I was like, I need to buy this bullshit. So we got the white family, and we also got the Asian family.